Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation. Today I wanted to talk about breatharian practices. Just a quick note, you don't necessarily have to go full on breatharian where you don't want to eat, no pooping, nothing else like that. It's more the idea of integrating more photonic energy, these high energy photons that are on the earth right now that have at their core unconditional love and are untainted and are just pure, like the idea of pure water that you can now have the availability to uptake. I've been going outside and getting sun, I don't know, for the last 3 months at least, and taking like 5 to 10 minutes a day, almost every day, and doing this. And I've also been thinking of Alcyon in the Pleiades, which is a central star that holds all the records for this galaxy, that sends essential energy, and then standing on the Earth and having Earth energy. So you have Alcyon and Earth energy coming up, and now I'm uptaking photons at the same time. This is a spectacular opportunity to step back and think of bringing in light into your body as well for nourishment. So you don't need to replace the idea of food altogether, but you can hedge your caloric intake and you can hedge your energetic intake and refresh and revitalize yourself. And when I first came across the breatharian practice, I watched, in the beginning there was light and fantastic documentary, and I started practicing it more and more, the idea in my head, not going through the exercises that would be suggested to become a breatharian, but holding and imbuing more light in my body. And I found, like, the first month that I was holding this idea, I was eating a lot less and I wasn't necessarily losing any weight. So I've been, today particularly, because I had a lovely conversation with someone which kind of reminded me that they're doing the same thing, I'm going to reinstate that into my practice. And also when I'm outside and I'm in the sun and I'm getting all kinds of light and all kinds of love and extra high energy photons, then I'm going to integrate the idea of breatharianism into my practice, where I'm going to feed as much off of that light as is appropriate for my body. Now, if you're on the East Coast, or if you're in parts of the world that soon will not be possible to go out without any covering on and stand out in the light, you might find somebody with an atrium or a place where you can be inside and you can actually get some light, and you can actually not have, you can have your shorts and stuff on and not freeze to death outside. Or if it's exciting to you, move to an environment that actually would allow you to actually be in the sun more often. So that's the sharing for this time. That's what I wanted to do. I think it's the idea of integrating these new energies in, and integrating Alcyon in, and these high energy photons, and bringing up Earth energy, and integrating all of that into a breatharian idea, in that you don't have to totally replace food into your diet if it's exciting for you to eat. But during this process, if you hold the idea that you are bringing in light for nourishment, and that you might not need as many calories as you did before, and you might have more energy, that's the key. So to bring that into your body and to integrate it more and more and more on a daily basis, and spend some time in nature and go play with the trees and walk around barefoot and have a good old time, is the message for today. Thank you very much for joining me again. Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation, coaching life, spiritual, and business. Now retreats, boys and girls. Now there are retreats, and there might even be something interesting in the Mount Shasta area going on, and conversations for Sodoma, and maybe bringing in some of the people that are making that their home, getting tours and stuff like that. So lots of cool and interesting ideas going on, all kinds of cool things. Always tons of stuff going on down below in the description. Retreats are down there, the foundation's down there, my personal website's down there, all kinds of stuff is down there. And information on people that I think are relevant in this day and time, that are contributing to the new energy and the channels that I like. So if you do like this video, please do like, subscribe, and share. And thank you very much for joining me.